Hi, and welcome to Skincare by Sydney. I'm Sydney, I'm a dermatology PA and your guide to skincare. Today we are talking about deodorants versus antiperspirants. Very simply put, an antiperspirant has an ingredient called aluminum chloride and deodorants don't. Antiperspirants are going to block sweating from our apocrine glands. There are aluminum salts that break down from aluminum chloride, and that is how they're activated, and that's actually what is blocking, like physically blocking some sweating. So you'll hear about aluminum chloride free deodorants a lot in the clean or cleaner beauty world. And usually the way that they are masking the smell of sweating is by changing the pH of the area. That ingredient you'll typically see is sodium bicarb or sodium bicarbonate. There's a very delicate ecosystem that is going on in our underarm area, and so there is some bacteria there that our body produces to fight the sweat naturally. Some of the sodium bicarb can actually mess with that a little bit because it throws off the pH, and so if you delve even deeper into the clean or cleaner beauty world, some people are against sodium bicarb, and actually when we start messing with pH on the skin, even from the medical dermatology side, there is concern from that. So you'll even see some deodorants that are sodium bicarb free. Charcoal is another ingredient that you can find in some deodorants. One interesting thing about Beautycounter is that they'll recommend using their charcoal mask in the underarm area to help with detoxing. The whole theory of detoxing the underarm area is also something that is not completely agreed upon. From the medical side, what you'll hear is that there's nothing to detox. So this is an issue that can be very much like retinoids, where people just don't agree. And honestly, there's more research to back up the medical side, and so that's how we operate. And I totally understand the thought that just because we don't know what we don't know, but we do know some things. And so basically the conclusion for medical research, just as a general statement, is that there's no increased risk of breast cancer because we do have breast tissue there. There's no aluminum chloride that was found in cancerous breast tissue, etc. So you can get so into the nitty gritty. And I think that what I want you to know is that there is enough, concern on each side to make it an issue. But generally speaking, aluminum chloride has not been linked to anything dangerous. And also, I think it's important to say that there is a condition of excessive sweating, hyperhidrosis, where aluminum chloride is extremely important. It actually used to be a prescription, and for a lot of the medicines that really help with hyperhidrosis, you have to have failed a antiperspirant that has aluminum chloride in it. So there's a lot to say on both sides. I am going to operate from the medical dermatology side. I think that it's a privilege to be able to talk about this because I don't have excessive sweating, and so I can say, yeah, I used a sodium bicarb deodorant and it was good and it was fine. And really sweating in the summer will be the test of time, but that's why they exist, because they're aluminum chloride free. And then you'll find some that are sodium bicarb free. When we're looking for deodorants in general, just like what I tell patients is that we are looking for typically an unscented or fragrance-free antiperspirant deodorant. So if you go to the deodorant aisle, and it's funny that we call them deodorants because really most of what we use is antiperspirants, but most of them have aluminum chloride in them now. I typically will recommend fragrance-free or unscented because there are some issues with we can't have other conditions in our underarm, and so fragrances can always throw things off. So that's just a general rule of thumb for deodorant. Anything like body moisturizers, really anything that we're putting on our skin. And then I want to leave you with one tip, is that the way an antiperspirant works is not immediately. So you can actually apply your deodorant antiperspirant at night and sleep, and then you can wake up in the morning and wipe it off. The salts from the aluminum chloride take time to activate and actually block that apocrine gland. And so if you want to not wear it all day or like cut down on the time that you have it on, technically you can do that. Or if you just want to avoid that like white gunky stuff under your arm. So I hope this has been enlightening, educational, helpful, to present both sides, just so that you can navigate the skincare market and make your own decisions based off what you know. So this is a starting point. There's a lot of research. You can go on Google Scholar. It's a really great source for peer-reviewed medical research. So like I said, hope that's been helpful. That's the goal here. I hope you have a great summer that is as sweat-free as possible. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe below for more videos like this, and I hope to see you here next time.